Hi everyone, this is Menz here, playing the Tier 5 Russian Premium Heavy Tank, the KV-220, or 220, whatever the hell you want to call it, on Mountain Pass. Now, I am recording this live, so bear with me if I kind of get distracted from talking. This tank has a ton of armor. Main weak spots you can find on walkover.com. But they are located primarily on the turret, since the turret's a bit weaker than the whole armor. The whole armor is actually stronger than the Tier 5 KV-1. Basically you add a bit more thickness to the KV's hull for the KV-220. Now, you are fairly mobile. You're a little bit faster than the KV-1, just by a hair. And the KV-1, while it isn't a fast tank, it's not a turtle, in my opinion, unless if you're going through soft ground or up a hill or something. So, this tank's main weakness isn't its mobility, in my opinion. It's just its gun, which preferential matchmaking helps. You only see Tier 6's max. Its gun is pretty terrible, and you really need those premium rounds, because some things you just cannot penetrate with your AP round. So it is definitely one thing to keep in mind when you're facing one of these tanks, is they're going to have to throw premium rounds at you if you have armor, or they'll have to get really lucky and hit your weak spots, because it doesn't do a lot of damage per shot. It does have a high rate of fire, as you see, and it's not very accurate. So really, if you have armor, you should do fairly well taking this tank on. Say you're in a KV-1 or some sort of Tier 6 heavy, you can pretty much bully this tank, as long as if you don't let him out DPM you, just kind of hide behind a rock or building or something so you can cover your longer reload, you should be fine. Now, this KV-1 I am kind of scared of. But I'm not too worried about him just yet. I want to help out this Cruiser 4 here. If that KV-1 doesn't push into me, I'm fine. You shoot the thing that's aiming at me.
Пробитие. Готов. Пробитие. Броня не пробита. Броня не пробита. Рикошет. Не пробил.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to pin him at range. I have better chance going against his friends over here. Even with premium rounds, you can't pen an angled KV-1 at range in this thing. You really have to hit their turret.
Есть пробитие.
Let's pick on some low tiers there.
Броня не пробита. Пробитие. Пробитие. Гусеница сбита. Движение невозможно. Гусеница восстановлена. Можно ехать. Не пробил. Попадание. Рикошет.
Come on guys, help me out. I can't just keep taking shots here.
Рикошет.
Come on, flank him. Come on, I'll sit here and I'll keep him busy. There we go. Now we can get the ball moving.
Есть попадание.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad shot.
Пробитие.
I have a ramming skill, so that's why I rammed him.
Готов.
Thanks for push. I thought someone pushed me into him, but I guess wasn't paying attention. No, I'm stuck.
Есть пробитие. Гусеница сбита. Движение
that's some-
невозможно. Уничтожен.
I think I get hit by one of those. Ooh, there we go. So I had to say I got hit by one of those TDs sitting back there. I guess sitting back there, camping, watching his entire team die paid off for him. He got a kill finally. But a win's a win. If we lose this, I will be pretty fucking pissed off because there should be no way that we lose this match. But as I didn't see that TD until basically I died, that is one of the downfalls of the KV-220 is you don't have a very good view range, so pushing against things with camo or just outside of your view range is really iffy because you can't actually see them. Luckily your armor helps you out, but at the same time your armor can't protect you against everything, and especially if they know your turret weak spots, then you're really kinda up shit's creek because you can't do anything then if you can't see them and they're just bashing you and going right through your turret armor. So hopefully, okay, there he's dead. I was about to say, hopefully they are able to kill that martyr. Come on, Stuart, you can do it.
The radio man is bleeding. We can't rely on him.
I was about to say, he is the derp gun. If he hits his upper glacis, there are a couple 0 armor holes there that he could exploit. Okay, dude, you can do this. You hit his track. Missed his chance. Yeah, his only chance with HE was the hit around his turret and upper glacis. Just hopefully it would bleed through. Oof, come on. He has 41 HP. I'm sure you can kill him. Or I guess you can't, but oh well, win's a win. Luckily that wouldn't have cost us the match. So overall, pretty good game. I got Top Gun. Didn't get Ace Tanker, but still, first class isn't too bad. 1,377 damage. Most amount of experience. That T1 on the other team did a pretty good job at mopping up our other tanks. I soaked up quite a bit of damage too, right under 1,300, and I assisted with a little bit. And I would have lost money if it wasn't for that mission, but this is not a tank where you make money if you run into multiple KV-1s or tier 6s, because as you're gonna see here, your penetration on your gun, it's only 99 millimeters, and you only do 110 damage per shot with 0.46 accuracy. So as you would guess, it's very hard doing damage against tanks that actually have armor. And even with your APCR, you only have 121 millimeters of penetration, which isn't that much more, so it's really hard to um, basically do damage to any serious opponent. You're really just a bully tank. It's kind of like the KV-5 in a way, where you have a lot of armor, but you do have some obvious weak spots if they know them, which you can find a weak spot guide on wattguru.com. And pretty much it's just a tank just to bash newer players in a way, because if you run into any kind of good player or a tank like a KV-1 driver that's pretty good, there should be no way that they should lose to you, since they have the armor, firepower, and basically the same amount of HP as you, and they should just easily be able to kill you. And as you see, only 110 damage, but the shells cost 2,400 apiece, which is why you lose quite a bit of money when you run into several heavy tanks that you need to use a lot of APCR on. But I was telling you guys about the view range 310. That's really bad, so that's why I have optics. And then I have the gun laying drive, or not gun laying drive, the gun rammer, and ventilation to help out that gun, since that's your main downfall. It needs every little help that you can give it. So overall, not a bad match, and this is a pretty good tank if ever comes on sale. It's not really going to be a money maker, but it's pretty fun to pull out. As you see, the whole armor is very good, but the turret armor is a bit lacking. But anyway, thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my website, wotguru.com.